I think the latest is that we were told by the US government that there was no likely plot out there around the anniversary of the 1 year since bin Laden was killed, and it now turns out that there was, and they knew about it. And it involves al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, who apparently were going to try and detonate a bomb on a US-bound aircraft using an underwear device very similar to the one that Umar Abdul Muttalib put in his underwear on December the 25th, Christmas Day, back in 2009. Now, the CIA says that this is an upgraded version of the device. There was no metal in this one, and so therefore it may have passed through airport security a lot easier than the other one might have done, although of course that passed through at Schiphol Airport okay. Now, we're told that the device may well have been built because of its sophistication. They think it was built by the same man that built the Christmas Day bomb. His name is Ibrahim al-Asiri, and he's also known to have built the printer cartridge bombs that were sent in 2010 by cargo airliner into the United States. Now, it is worth mentioning, Felicity, that there was no workable device and there was no ticket bought and there was no flight targeted, and it's also not immediately clear what happened to the man who was going to be the carrier of this device, but nonetheless it represents a significant victory for the US authorities trying to prevent attacks against the United States. Felicity?
Yeah, has there been any official government reaction to obviously what they would view as being something of a victory?
Well, there has, but as you might expect, it's been extremely limited. We heard in pretty short order from the National Security Council spokesperson, that's a White House-based organization, and they said that the President of the United States, Barack Obama, was kept informed of the plot. He was informed of it back in April, and he was told that it was just a plot, that there was nothing actually about to happen, but he instructed all the relevant agencies to make sure that it didn't happen, nor anything like it. And in the meanwhile, Leon Panetta, who is the US Defense Secretary, has just been giving this last half hour or so a briefing with the Chinese defense minister at the Pentagon, and he was asked about the plot, and this is what he had to say.
I do not comment on specific classified operations, other than to say that the United States engages in a number of operations to go after al-Qaeda and their militant allies, their terrorist allies, who would try to attack the United States. What this incident makes clear is that this country has to continue to remain vigilant against those that would seek to attack this country. And we will do everything necessary to keep America safe.
Those operations that he's talking about include drone and missile attacks on al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. In Yemen, as you know, Felicity, is a very unstable country at the moment, and al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula actually controls large areas of it. The US is going after them, and indeed only at the weekend, on Sunday in fact, a leading FBI suspect who was thought to be one of the organizers of the bombing of the USS Cole in Yemen in year 2000 was taken out by just such a missile attack. Felicity.
John, in Washington, D.C., many thanks.